episode of Kids Show. In Kids Show, we show our kids' talents, dreams, and aspirations. And today, I'm coming from a unique place, and you can see part of it. So I have behind me here, this is the story of Bambi. Also, there are so many things that we will be looking at. We will be looking at the kindergarten children. We'll be looking at many of the youth as well. We'll be looking into their artistic talent as well as their innovations. Now, let's enjoy together today's episode. Joining me right now is volleyball champion Noor Yassin. She's 16 years old. She's in 10th grade. She acquired several medals. Now we'll know more about her. Noor, actually, tell me more about participating in the various championships and tell me about your medals as well.
I have I got two golden medal here. I have the African and the Arabian. I play in the national team, the junior and the first class, and I play in the Ali Club. I play in the under 16 and under 18 and the first class. I got several medals, golden, all of them. But I still the youngest player in every team I play with.
Now, when did you start playing volleyball?
I started playing volleyball when I was 3 years old.
Wow, that's a long time. Now, you said that one of them was African and the other was Arab. So was it in Egypt or outside Egypt?
The African was in Egypt and the Arabian, both of them in Egypt.
Both of them were in Egypt.
Yeah.
How competitive was it? Was there a certain team that you were worried about or feeling that that's a strong team, I hope we win it?
No, I was very confident with my team because we always win the matches in Egypt. Like the under 16 and 18, it's easy, but in the first class it's more difficult. But it's easy for us to win African because we win it every year. And Arabian, it was the first year made in Egypt, but we won it.
Now, this is quite interesting because volleyball is a teamwork. So you could be very good, but still you need the entire team to coordinate together. Tell me about how do you coordinate together, because that's important.
The first of all, we have to be like sisters. We can be like individuals. We are strong like individuals because Ali Club is like the most famous club in Egypt and have the most good players. But we have to be a team. We can be individuals because individuals play other games. But like a team, you win or lose.
Now, Noor, I'd like to ask you more about the teamwork because being part of a volleyball team is about teamwork. So even if one person is good and the rest or any of the team members are not as good, that would cause unbalance and might affect the entire performance of the team. So tell me more about the coordination together. How do you plan it? Tell me more. Do you for instance, watch the other teams, how they play, and then accordingly you decide your plan? Tell me how you work.
First of all, you can't play in volleyball like individual. You have to play like teamwork. You have to be sisters in the team. If one get down, you have to pick her up because you can't play 5 to 6 in volleyball. It's unfair. And second, we play in Ali Club like we have to see the logic of the team and then defend or attack because the logic of the team, the team who win who spread this logic. Like when I spread my logic, you can't win me.
Now tell me about today in your life to be able to become an athlete and a successful one with a lot of medals, and then also you're at school and 10th grade. I know that the curriculum is hard, so you have to study, you have to practice sports. In addition, of course, if you have a social life, tell me how do you create the balance?
When you have a dream, you have to protect it because some people can't get to their dreams, so they say that it can't be possible that you play in like this sport and have to study. I protect my dream. I don't make the negative people affect me in that.
Yes. Tell me about your dream. Now, what would you like to be in the future as a job and, of course, on the sports-wise and personal-wise?
In the personal-wise, I want to be a doctor. And in the sport-wise, I want to be an international volleyball player that can make Egypt rise to the first class in the World Championship.
is Amr Agami. He's in 10th grade. He's a talented musician and he plays the keyboard. Amr, tell me, when did you start playing the keyboard?
Actually, I take this talent from my father. I grew up in a musical environment. When I was young, he taught me how to play piano, and I love this piano from him.
Now, what about joining the school choir and playing the keyboard as part of the school music team? Tell me more about that experience. When did it start? At what age?
Yeah, I want to thank my music teacher. She discovered me and make me join the music team in school. I learned how to play more with them and join many concerts. It was great. I want to thank them a lot.
Now, do you play by the score, like do you read the note, or you play by ear?
I was in first play by ear. Then I joined the Kisara Institute to learn how to play by
Read the notes.
read the notes. Yeah.
Yeah. And tell me, which type of music do you like playing more, like the Oriental Arabic music or the Western type? What type of music and what genre do you usually play?
Yeah, I was at first like the Oriental Arabic more. I feel it is better, but then I learn how to play the English music. It's appeal to me, but I like the Arabic more.
So, who's your favorite musician?
I love Omar Khairat a lot. I love his creative music notes, and I love to hear them and learn how to play them.
Now, tell me about practicing the keyboard. How many hours do you practice per day? Is it per day or per week?
Yeah, because of studying, it varies from a day to another, but in average, it's from 4 to 5 hours per day.
Per day. Now, when playing the keyboard, is there a difference between the keyboard and the piano?
Yeah, a vast difference, because the piano makes me feel better music, and its sound is better than keyboard.
I guess also it has the pedals, so there is a lot of things you're doing at the same time.
The pedal is helping me a lot when playing piano. In keyboard, there is not a pedal, and its sound is low quality.
Now, tell me about the performances you took part in as part of the school concerts.
I was first learn and play in my home. Then when I joined school concerts, I take experience to play in front of people and don't be afraid.
Finally, what's your dream?
Yeah, my dream is being a great pianist like Omar Khairat. I love him a lot, and I want to...
You told me before the interview that you wanted to be an engineer. Is that true?
Yeah, I want to be an engineer in the way of knowledge. I want to be an engineer. Other side, I want to be a pianist. Beside engineering, and make notes and musical.
Compositions?
Musical compositions.
I wish all your dreams come true. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
joining me right now is Shihab Osman. He's a very talented musician. He plays the percussion, he plays the keyboard and the violin and more. Well, actually, that's a lot of instruments, and each is different because one is percussion, one is the keyboard, then you have the strings, that's the violin. Which instrument did you start with?
I started playing keyboard because it helped me too much to understand music and to know more about music.
Yes. At what age did you start playing?
I started at 6. Actually, I was the one who found out that I play that keyboard.
Now, then what followed? Was it first the keyboard, then the percussion, and then the violin, or the violin came second?
Yes, the violin came the last thing because it needs more than one.
Yeah, it needs a lot of skill. Huh?
Yes.
Yes. Now, for the keyboard and the percussion, I can understand that you can play it easily by ear, but the violin, it needs a certain way to hold. There are the frets and then the chords. So how did you manage that?
Actually, here comes the rule of school teachers.
Yes.
They teach me how to the way to, yes, and to play it, and to I caught the music, the notes by ear, and then I played it.
Now, which is your favorite?
Actually, I find myself at the keyboard because it's very easy and very easy at Western music.
Wow, and that was Salma Ahmed. Actually, Salma is in 9th grade and she loves singing, and we can see that she is a very good, but actually she's an excellent and talented singer. Salma, can you come closer to me? Yes, thank you. Now, tell me, when did you start singing?
When I was at 4th grade.
4th grade. And tell me, did you get all your training at school, or do you also get training at home as well?
Yeah.
Singing at home only, or at home and school?
At home and school.
At home and school. And how many hours do you practice? How many hours do you sing?
Maybe 2.
2 hours? And do you do that every day or several times a week?
No, several times.
So what type of songs, would you come closer, darling? So tell me, what type of songs do you like singing? Religious, patriotic, love songs? What type of songs do you like singing? Well, you sang يا أغلى اسم في الوجود, and that's patriotic, isn't it?
Yes, I love it.
Have you sang in concerts, like school concerts?
Yes, I do.
How many times?
3 or 4.
Do you remember some of the names of the songs you sang?
Nabi and
some patriotic songs, huh? Now, finally, who's your role model? Like, which singer you like the most?
Shadia.
Shadia. Finally, what's your dream?
I want to be a reporter.
I wish you all the best. Thank you.
أحلى باللي جاي يتفقله خير،
بالإرادة والعمل نفرق كتير،
بكرة أحلى باللي جاي يتفقله خير،
بالإرادة والعمل نفرق كتير. يا مصريين بينا ايد بايد، يلا نبني مصر تاني من جديد. ما بقاش في وقت للمنهدة والكلام، البلد عاوزانا نتحرك اوام.
يا مصريين بينا ايد في ايد، يلا نبني مصر تاني من جديد. ما بقاش في وقت للمنهدة والكلام، البلد عايزانا نتحرك اوام. فرحة تانية في الشوارع والبيوت،
مصر سمعت من ولادها كل صوت،
الأمل مرسوم ملون الوشوش.
احنا شعب اليأس ده ما نعرفوش.
مصريين بينا ايد في ايد، يلا نبني مصر تاني من جديد. ما بقاش في وقت للمنهدة والكلام، البلد عايزانا نتحرك.
يا مصريين بينا ايد بايد، يلا نبني مصر تاني من جديد. ما بقاش في وقت للمنهدة والكلام، البلد عاوزانا نتحرك اوام.